Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Cafe Chat. I'm Emily.
And I'm Lisa. Happy Friday, June 12th.
Friday already. We made it.
Barely. And honestly, this week has been a lot.
It has. And today, I want to slow it down a little.
Ooh, yes, please. Tell me.
Today's theme is what is working quietly underneath.
Oh, I like that already.
Everything in today's 3 stories has been moving for years, and we just noticed.
So not headlines that broke last night, but stuff that was already happening.
Exactly, the quiet kind.
I am ready for that on a Friday.
And today's keyword fits that. It is bespoke, spelled B-E-S-P-O-K-E. It means made custom and quiet for one specific purpose.
Bespoke. Ooh, that fits today perfectly. But first, if you are new here, welcome in. Hit subscribe so you can join us every morning with your coffee. 3 news stories, 1 easy chat. 10 minutes. That's the whole show.
Okay, today's menu. Topic 1, Taylor Swift just dropped a song for the new Toy Story movie, and the story behind it is sweet.
A Taylor Swift Toy Story song? Okay, I am already invested. Topic 2, scientists figured out how honeybees actually make their queens, and it's not what we've been told for decades. Wait, the royal jelly story is wrong?
Partly. The rest is wild.
Okay, drop it.
And topic 3, mangrove forests around the world have been quietly growing back.
Growing back? Trees in the ocean?
They are. Doing better than we knew.
Okay, that's a Friday I'll take.
Grab your coffee. Here we go.
Let's do it.
So Taylor Swift wrote a brand new song for Toy Story 5.
Wait, when does that movie come out?
Next Friday, June 19th.
1 week away. Okay, perfect timing.
And the song dropped a week ago, June 5th.
Already out, so we can listen tonight.
You can. It is called I Knew It, I Knew You.
Oh, that is a great title for a movie song.
And here's the sweet part. It's written for one specific character.
Which one?
Jessie, the cowgirl.
Of course it's Jessie. That makes total sense.
Right? And Taylor has loved that character since she was 5 years old.
Oh, that is the cutest reason to write a song.
And she actually told the press, when I watched the movie, I went home and wrote it. One sitting song. Pretty much. And she co-wrote it with Jack Antonoff.
Oh yeah, they've been a team forever.
Years and years, most of her albums.
So the people we already know they trust each other, they show up here too.
That's the quiet underneath part. The collaboration is older than the song. I love that framing. And the sound is interesting. It's a return to country.
Wait, country, not pop?
Banjo, mandolin, strings, harmonica. Okay, full instrument list. That's country. Her early roots, she's going back.
And how did it do on day 1?
Biggest country debut on the charts for the whole year, 2026.
And it's a movie song. That's honestly wild.
And the movie is still a week out. It could climb higher. Okay, so the quiet thing is loud now. Okay, this next one totally rewires what I thought I knew.
Hit me.
So you know how the honeybee story goes. A regular bee gets fed royal jelly, and that turns her into a queen.
Right. Royal jelly equals queen. I have heard that my whole life.
That is only part of the story.
Wait, really?
A new paper in Nature came out last week, scientists at UC Riverside.
Walk me through it.
There is a whole category of worker bees we did not know about. They're called queen cell builders.
A whole specialty category? Like bee architects?
Bee architects, exactly. And here's what they do. They build a special chamber for the queen.
A special chamber? Different from the normal cells?
Completely different wax. Softer, lower density, different chemistry.
A custom wax?
Exactly. The researchers actually call it bespoke wax.
Bespoke? Like a tailored suit?
That's the word. Tailored for the queen.
Okay, and the bees know to make this just for her.
They know. And here's the wild part. To build it, they raise their own body temperature. They get a fever on purpose? Up to around 40 degrees Celsius, they call it fever. That's a lot for a bee. For a bee? Huge. And the heat actually changes the wax itself.
So it's heat plus custom material plus the jelly?
All of it. And the researchers tested it. They moved queen larvae into regular wax cells. Same food, wrong room. Yep, most of them died. So the wax actually matters. It really does. The lead researcher had a great line for it. He compared the whole hive to Buckingham Palace. Okay, that's a powerful image. His point was, the whole colony is doing the work, not just one ingredient. Beehive coronation, basically. Okay, last story, and we are going planet scale. Yes, take me there. Mangrove forests around the world are growing back. Wait, growing back? For real? For real. A new study came out last week in Science, Tulane University. Tulane, New Orleans. Right, and they looked at 40 years of satellite data.
40 years of satellites just for trees?
Mangroves specifically, yeah. 4 decades of watching one coastline from space. Quiet work. Very quiet. So the story until now was sad. Between the 80s and 2010, we lost a lot.
How much?
About 2,900 square kilometers.
That is a lot of trees.
Right, but here's the turn. Okay? Over the last 16 years, new mangrove growth has actually been beating the losses.
Wait, they're actually growing back now?
Net growth. 40 years total, the loss is around 1%.
1% after all that?
Yeah, way better than anyone thought.
Why is it happening?
2 reasons. Planting programs, that's the obvious one.
Right, people doing the work.
And the second one is kind of poetic. Natural recovery.
Meaning what?
Old fish farms that got abandoned, mangroves move in. River deltas making new mud, mangroves move in. They just come back when there's space. And here's the bit I love. As the world warms, they're spreading north along the Gulf Coast. So warming is helping them move into new territory. A little bit, yes, with one big asterisk. Always an asterisk. The new ones are still young. They don't block storms or store carbon like a full-grown one yet. So the win is real just early. Exactly that. The lead researcher said, after decades of loss, we're finally seeing a global turning point. A turning point on a Friday. I'll take that. Okay, what a quiet Friday. A Taylor Swift song that started with a 5-year-old loving Jessie, a hive of bees that have been doing custom architecture forever, and 40 years of satellite data that finally showed a turning point.
Quiet wins are still wins.
That was today. Okay, I am stealing that line. 4 words, whole episode. Friday energy. So, time for the daily question. Which one of the 3 was the most quiet underneath you?
Okay, that is a fun phrasing.
Option A, Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff making something sweet.
The friendship one. Got it.
Option B, the bees doing custom palace architecture. Or option C, the mangroves rebounding for 16 years before we noticed.
A, B, or C. Honestly, all kind of cozy.
What is your pick?
A, the song, the Jessie thing.
I figured.
I just love the image of her watching that movie and going straight home to write.
I get it. There's something pure about it.
What about you?
B, the bees.
Of course it's the bees.
The whole bespoke wax thing, I can't stop thinking about it.
That's a respectful answer.
I try.
And C is up there too. 16 years of quiet recovery, and we just learned about it last week.
As you should.
Listeners, drop your A, B, or C in the comments. We always read them.
We do.
And the keyword comes full circle.
Bespoke, the word from the top. Custom made for one specific person or purpose. Bespoke. Such a good word. It really is. And if you enjoyed this, hit subscribe.
We'll be back tomorrow with 3 more stories and a fresh coffee.
Until then, keep noticing the quiet stuff. It's usually working harder than you think.
Love that. Bye.